So, you may be wondering about the future of my EXE world, now that everybody's gone to FlashMighty's world. Honestly, I think it's time I finally stop working on my world. This was planned all along. Just working on the world wasn't really fun, since everybody always wanted something to be added or removed. I had to make toggles every time the mod got updated. Plus, I had to deal with people bitching about Faker and Black Sun being removed. Good riddance, by the way. But I can finally let the world rest. I can rest. The world started as just a simple, small map, back when the mod only had like 3 songs. I hadn't expected any more after Sunky got a song. I only made the world because I had gotten bored at 12 AM. It wasn't meant to be anything big. Just me using my limited knowledge in world creation to work on something I had held close to my heart. That would be, Sonic.EXE, not the mod. And no, I do not support the actions of JC the Hyena. Then, I started adding more things when people began seeing the world and when the mod itself got updated. I hadn't expected it to receive the attention it got. Whenever people recognized my username, they would say the exact same thing. Oh, hey, you're the creator of the EXE world, right? Oh, shit, you made that EXE world. Oh my god, you're that guy. You made the fucking EXE world. This was pretty annoying to me, since nobody knew me from my other work. Not my machinimas, not my avatars or worlds. Nothing really. But they knew me from my bland-ass EXE world. This got to my head, and I began to think nobody cared about the other stuff I worked on. And I was only being respected just for that fucking EXE world. Something I made for fun was turned into something I loathed. I didn't understand why my friends kept going to that world when there was countless other worlds based around the mod that were far better. Mine was just a Unity cylinder with random bullshit all in the middle of a blood red ocean. Then, when I released the final update for my world, everyone was disappointed. Songs were missing, backgrounds were missing, many things were missing. I was happy though, because I didn't have to work on it anymore. Though, despite me having made such a terrible world, people would still go to it. I didn't understand why. Even now, I still don't. One day, someone came up to me and said a person was making a better EXE world, and that got my hopes up. I was happy, since I could look forward to a world that would take my world's players and save me from this nightmare that I put myself in. Somebody I used to talk to introduced me to FlashMighty, the creator of the new EXE world. Instead of a Unity cylinder and just speakers out like in the middle of nowhere, every song had its own proper location, each with avatars and toggles. Every second I spent in that world was a second of pure happiness. The world was so good that I stuck a portal to it in my world. Today, my world's player count gets lower and lower, close to 0, but not exactly 0. This one world got more attention than any other one I've made. My friends had made good worlds, with one of them being popular out of every single one. My popular world was my shitty EXE one. But finally, there's a new one. Now that FlashMighty's world exists and mine is losing players, I can rest. People can forget that I made that world. I could be known as more than just the EXE world guy, now that my world's getting less attention. I had finally woken up from this nightmare I placed myself in. Thank you, FlashMighty, for making a better EXE world. You're a cool fucking person. And you saved me. Thank you.